All right, side trip. Here we go. On the way back from studios, we are going to Quickflips. So we wanted to visit Quickflips in Lexington, Kentucky on our way home from Universal Studios. Give Caleb a little visit and check out his store. You can see when you walked in there, you got just their little garage sale table. He calls it a buy it, you keep it, no return policy situation. They did have a couple of nice cubes here as soon as you turned into the right. Had some older stuff, 360, some Wii, Wii U, PS2. I think there was some PSP on there as well. And you guys can see a big Wii section on the side here, some DS mixed in. Then you kind of run into the feature wall, starting with the Switch and then PS4. More modern stuff on this one here. Xbox One is in here as well. And quite a bit of Switch stuff. And if you've seen his channel, you'll know why. And then some of his locked up cases they have here at Quickflips. A lot of big hitters in here. Some pretty obscure stuff. Quite a bit of obscure stuff, honestly, for me. Not a lot of this spoke to me. Except for that guy. Luigi's Mansion, GameCube. Lots of GameCube stuff he did have in here still. And this was like 2 weeks after the grand opening. So they've been hit pretty hard. But they had some pretty heavy hitters in the GameCube section as well. All the Zeldas you're looking for in the Wii U games at top were all displayed really nice. The Switch, you can see here, some bigger Switch stuff. He had some of the one-offs, that you don't see everywhere. It's pretty nice to see here. And then on top of that, just a pretty good-sized store you can see here. Definitely a nice place he's got going, just getting started in doing a game store, I will have to say. For a first try, well done. And then this is there's a 5 for $20 section you can buy stuff at. And then he had some more games down below there too. And then, Sega Saturn and Sega CD and all the good stuff down there, all the retro stuff. And you can see plenty of consoles he had here. Pretty good store. Lots and lots of handhelds. I couldn't believe how many handhelds he had in here. I think he might have gotten overran with trade-ins maybe or something, because there's a lot of handhelds. And then, some more of the cartridge-based stuff here, just kind of peppered through the store in the cases down near the register. A lot of cartridge stuff, some custom consoles. And I had to find this guy. Found him in here. It was props there. Props Caleb and Quickflips for having some bad fur day, having some Conquer in there as well. Nice store, nice setup. Not perfect, but nothing is. But we had a good time visiting, and you guys should probably check it out as well. So that's kind of the look at Quickflips. We were in there not too long. I think we were in there a half hour, 45 minutes or so. It was pretty early. We got there right as they opened, just after 12 o'clock on that day. It was on a Saturday that we were there visiting. And everybody was nice that worked there. It was pretty low key. It wasn't super busy. You could tell the grand opening had already happened. But for a first go, like I said, it was a pretty good, setup. Couple small things, because I worked in retail and in the entertainment and video game industry there in retail for a long time, is how the games were kind of aimed up at the light, made them a little hard to see. Little things like that I just get picky about. If I were to do a game store, I wouldn't do it that way, but that's just me. But his prices were on point. One of the things we did pick up this guy here, Mario Tennis Aces. $32.99, which is right on point with eBay prices, just like he advertises. So I was happy to see that. He's not, snowing us. He's not feeding us a line. All the games that I looked at that I was interested in, they were pretty much on point for what you would see on eBay or Amazon prices, more or less. He was beating Amazon prices, which was pretty cool, because that's kind of where he got his foray. If you guys aren't familiar with him, it's Phoenix Resale is his normal YouTube channel, and then he has the game store now as well, which is Quickflips. So you can follow him on both on YouTube and stuff like that. Pretty entertaining guy. He fills you in a lot of what's going on in the background and things like that. So definitely props for that, because that's kind of how I am. Probably get a little too talkative, but that's okay. We're allowed. He does have a lot of Pokemon stuff as well, but you did not see that in my video because I'm not a Pokemon guy. So I would have just been blathering about stuff I don't even understand. But it was a nice store. It was a nice setup. It's like 4 hours from my house, so I won't visit it too often, that's for sure. But it was cool to grab it and just check it out on the way home from a trip and just see what we thought about it. A couple other things we picked up here. Let me show you guys real quick. So he was making a big deal about the pens in one of his YouTube videos, and they have a ton of pens that I've never seen. These are Back to the Future pens. I love Back to the Future. If you guys are not familiar with that or not, I'll give you a tiny little glimpse of just a little bit of Back to the Future stuff that I have, just in one position, one spot here on my feature wall. So these pens are super cool. I just take them and just kind of mash them into the wall because that's my style. And I think they fit, but look how cool they are. I've never seen some of these. They're pretty sweet. So we grabbed every one that we could find that was Back to the Future. And I think, what do we got here? 10 of these? So 10 of them were just Back to the Future. I think they were a deal where you bought like 6 and you got, I don't know, you got a deal for 6 or something like that. So my daughter picked up another couple and made the deal. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. That's the trip. That's kind of the stuff we picked up. Like I said, didn't pick up a whole ton of stuff. Wanted to see the store more than anything. Thought maybe I might bump elbows with Caleb, another fellow, content creator, but he wasn't there. That's all good. So if he sees this, mad props. You're awesome. I think you're doing a great job. Keep it up, man. Make those dreams happen. So I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous. Take it easy, everybody out there. Thanks for watching, and go check out Quickflips if you're in the Lexington area or swinging by. Kind of a nice store.